here with the spinosauruses. They are getting ready to migrate. Yeah, then the last season we didn't see them migrate because we didn't know that they did. But they migrate to find food. So they're gonna go out to the plains, and they don't know that Ridgeback is there. So Sailback leads them out to the plains. They're gonna kind of go on the beaches of Dino Island too. I meant Dinosaur Island. Here they come. She's waiting for her young, which is coming right up. And she gently picks him up because he tripped. There they go. He should be leading, but right now he's got his son with him, which is going off into the bushes. And he goes. And here they are through thick grasslands. The female has gotten caught a bit. She can't get through, and so has the baby. And the male, gets behind them and gently throws them to their safety. Here are the Tyrannosaurus Rexes, just making sure their eggs are nice and toasty. And then Shredtooth hears a sound. He looks over to see the Spinosaurus is crossing. He doesn't want them in his territory, but since he's friends with them, and they have a baby right there, he'll let them cross. And she sees them too. The Spinosauruses have seen them already, and the baby was quite curious to see Tyrannosaurus Rexes for his first time. But they just go back to tending to their eggs. Like they are now. Spinosauruses are almost to their destination. Here they are to their, kind of winter nesting ground, which is strange. Because normally I don't think it's actually their winter nesting ground. It's more their fall nesting ground. They stay here because they think it's nice and warm, and she's just digging a nest where they can stay. She may not be able to align it with grass, but that doesn't matter. They might be seeing other Spinosauruses, like other males, and it's still Spinosaurus breeding season, so they might want to try to mate with Sunbeam. There, the nest is complete. Almost, actually, because Sailback goes to get some soft material for the nest. And there it is. So the baby gets in, and he's very tired of the day of crossing and moving, because they always have to be on the move for migrating, because they have to follow their prey. Excuse me. And this is when pterodactyls usually cross, and he looks up to the sky to look for them. He doesn't see any, because Spinosauruses, when they're this young, pterodactyls might pick up their young. So this area may not sound like it's too safe because it's right next to the ocean too, which is dangerous, but it's actually pretty safe because they're gonna move just a bit over in the grass over there near the Tyrannosaurus Rexes, but for now they just watch for the sky. First the male hears nothing, and then he hears a distant and he sees it. A huge pterodactyl circling right above them. The pterodactyl is not looking for a spinosaurus meal, nor a T-Rex meal. He is not really looking for any meal right now. He sees an Allosaurus and a carcass, but that's all, in an old Spinosaurus nest. Oh, and then he sees a Stegosaurus baby. He'll get that. So, he gets his talons ready, and he dives towards them. And he grabs the Stegosaurus, and the mother sees him, and she charges towards him. But he pecks at the baby Stegosaurus and tries to grab it, but it's not really no use, and then he almost gets it. Right about the Stegosaurus female is about to charge, he grabs the baby and flies off. The baby's still alive, so he's gonna drop it in that kind of deserty place. He dropped it, and he dives down, and he gets it. Yep. So there he is, eating it. He doesn't really think Spinosaurus babies taste great. He's come from the other dinosaur islands nearby. And he's finished with the Stegosaurus, and he flies to a tree to rest, like that he just did. Meanwhile, with the raptors, they're also kind of migrating. They're migrating to this old Spinosaurus territory to look for more food. The male raptor wants to see its friends, the Spinosauruses, so he runs over. They're very fast, as you know, and he looks at the den. He sniffs for the male's urine markings, and he finds one. And it tells that he's migrated to the other side of the Dinosaur Islands. Dinosaur Island, actually, it's a big one. And he's kind of bummed because he wanted to see his friends, but he's happy because on the way they have found their old young. One of theirs, Dancerfoot, which is surprising because Dancerfoot's made his home kind of here in the forest, and well, the Spinosauruses haven't even noticed him. And his den is, well, we don't really know, but yeah, he's been there. And they've made a den to stay in just for a little. It's a different type of den that they've never been in, because they're teaching him to go on a hunting trip, and the female is up on the rock, while the male, or Razorclaw, gently Dancerfoot guides him towards where his nest is. And his nest is right here in the warm part of the forest. Dancerfoot's been moving around. He really likes it here in the forest. You can't really make tunnel dens here because the ground's too moist. Although you can make pretty good tunnel dens out of moist ground. and he said he's been looking for a female, and he's found one, but he hasn't gotten to mate with her yet. And Razorclaw wants to see this female. So Dancerfoot calls out for her. Like a charm, there's a female, and the Dancerfoot is going to put on a mating display for her by dancing back and forth, side, side, back. She does it too. Razorclaw is proud, and Dancerfoot shows her, which we will call her a leaf skin, because her skin's green, to his father, and she's glad to meet him. And they go off because they're gonna mate. So Dancerfoot goes off to their nest, and she shows him this is the type of nest she likes, because she was raised in one of these nests. So they're just gonna clean it up a bit. And they both sleep together now. So Razorclaw goes back to his mate, and they just have a little romantic time together. They sleep together like they are now, and yeah. To be continued.